Hey guys, Lenea Q here, and welcome to Mass Effect. Yep, after a couple of tries, hopefully this will be a decent recording after, well, a couple of fuck-ups, including one incident of accidentally leaving my mic muted during recording. Anyways, enough of that. Yeah, as I mentioned in my last update video, I've been wanting to do a Let's Play series of the Mass Effect trilogy since I've got the Legendary Edition, so therefore I'll have not only all three Mass Effect games, but their DLCs included. So, without further delay, why don't I go ahead and get, my version of Commander Shepard well created, and we'll see you at the opening cutscene. So for some quick context, to those who notice that I have Commander Shepard looking a little different from the clip in my intro video, I had originally written down the ID code that is shown at the bottom corner as you create Shepard's appearance to save me a few minutes of recording time for when I actually started doing this Let's Play series. Unfortunately, I lost that code while I was doing some cleaning around my desk, so of course, I was having second thoughts about the hairstyle anyway, so ultimately I decided just to give her a new look for this series.
Well, what about Shepard?
Here we are.
Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
That's why I'm such a badass.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Yeah, in the previous recording attempt, I tried reading all of this as fast as I could before it disappeared. I didn't even get through half of it yet. Would have been epic if I could read it all at once. Oh well.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission
There
sequence.
she is. Now, one thing I will say, I did actually do something a little different from my casual playing of this game.
Calculating transit mass and
Normally,
destination.
normally I would be playing this as a soldier, but I decided to change it up, and I'm playing as an infiltrator, so yeah, some things are going to be a little different for me, but, well, we'll just see how it goes from there.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Now for the coolest way I've seen of warping between planets. Admittingly, first time I saw it, well, without as much sci-fi logic outside of Star Trek, I thought they were getting electrocuted along the way.
All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble.
I mean,
I don't like having them on board.
yeah, but you do need a lot of practice for that, I'm
Council helped
sure.
fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell
Awkward.
Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright, so give me a minute to take a look at exactly what the infiltrator does, and then we'll proceed.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
You watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
And
sorry, Commander.
yeah, notice the
Wayne's
last
killing me.
name of
I've
this
never been on a
guy.
mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance.
Shares
I need
the
to show the
same
brass
last
what I can
name
do.
as a certain individual who basically became a meme for something kind of stupid he did in World of Warcraft, I think it was.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Yeah, might be a good idea to remember that last sentence, people, for what would happen in the next few minutes.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, now let's go ahead and talk to Nihilus over here.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Yeah.
I figured there was something you
Considering
weren't
the
telling
fact
us.
We're making a covert
elite
pickup of
covert operative
That's
on
why we needed the stealth
a,
systems operational.
well, what military people nowadays would consider a exercise.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this,
Yeah,
sir.
simple little
This comes
exercise,
down from the top.
but yet
Information strictly on a need-to-know
covert,
basis.
well, covert
A
operative.
research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean
And
technology.
excuse
This
me
is
if you
Beach.
guys hear a
The
dog
last
barking
time
in the
humanity made a
background. That's
discovery
the
like
neighbor's
this,
dog.
It jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity
Man,
wants a
something's
larger
really
role
got
in
the
shaping
neighbor's dogs'
interstellar
attention
policy.
over here.
We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team.
And of course, I forgot
Secure the beacon
to
and get it onto the ship
mention
ASAP.
about it when talking
Nihilus
with
will
Jenkins and
accompany you to
Chocolates,
observe
but at the moment there are no human specters.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
And in typical sci-fi coincidences of major disasters.
Get down! We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't have just stood there and looked. You should have been running for your goddamn lives before.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
By the way, Izmir, does that look almost like a xenomorph hand with an extra digit or two?
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
Already fire below. A lot of it.
Somebody
Well,
was doing some
looking
serious
at that
digging
pattern,
there,
did
Captain.
did it look like it might have
Your team's the muscle
might
in
have
this
came
operation,
from
Commander.
Halo
Go in heavy and
Reach?
head straight for the dig site.
I don't know.
What about
mean,
survivors, Captain?
It just
Helping
occurred to
survivors
me
is a
now
secondary
looking
objective.
at
The
the
beacon's your
planet
top
surface
priority.
as we're going
Approaching
in.
drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Oh yeah, and then there's this. He just
Nihilus
runs
will
off.
scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Yeah, and then there's another thing. Did they just drop off Nihilus, or did he just literally
Ship
jump
perimeter
out?
secured, Commander.
I mean, I mean, you never really know. Just,
This
I
place
think
got
of random
caught.
things at times.
Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Yeah. You say they're harmless, Jenkins? I say they remind me of the Flood in Halo. Looks quiet. Not quiet. And recalling those words I said a few minutes ago.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, man. I'm not gonna screw this up.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, man.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Alright, Nihilus. While you're doing that... Oh, looks like Caden got one of them. I got another, and there's one more over there. I see him. Or actually, you know what? No, keep the sniper out for a minute. Because now... I'm gonna be running into, our second ally here. Alright. Boom! Oh wow, I was headshotting the other one, but... oh well, works for me.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Move out!
Alright, so now we've got Ashley in our team, and before I proceed further.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Yeah, alright, before we do that though, get some light armor over here. And, ooh, anti-personnel and chemical rounds. Alright. Give me a sec while I go with some modifications here to our equipment, and yeah, so almost forgot. Found that you can actually toggle to have the helmets off of you and your teammates, so figured why not. I mean, it doesn't affect armor value or anything. And oh yeah, since I'm using a infiltrator, I'm starting off with light armor instead of medium armor like I normally would with the soldier. And yeah, normally I'd be giving this armor to Caden, but oh, not this time. Speaking of, let's have him go over there. Ashley over there. And yeah, that Geth just appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, instant transmission over. You. And as for your buddy over here, yeah, I know you're supposed to be a synthetic being, but yeah, you just had a bad day.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Yeah, those are really fucking terrifying.
What did the Geth do to them?
Yeah, these husks are one of the reasons why I hated zombies in video games for the longest time until I decided to force myself to watch long plays of the Resident Evil games.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Alright. Now for some decryption. And... oh, damn it. There we go.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
Well, that beacon's not the only thing we end up finding on Eden Prime.
The darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Yeah, if I hadn't already played the other two Mass Effect games, I'd be going for this option right here.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him. The Prophet. Leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
And keep that in mind for later. This time it's not because somebody is gonna die.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Well, almost caught up to Nihilus. And then enter the villain.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
You would think with all those cybernetics
Don't
he'd
worry.
really suspect something.
I've got it under control.
What is that?
There's the xenomorph claw. I mean, Saren's ship.
Look at the size of it.
Got some Geth over here. Ash over there. Caden over there. And I'll snipe from here. Because one of them spotted me. Alright, there's that hut. Come on. Or, wait, our call. Another two, or... Oh! Yep, there it is. There's the other one. Okay, shotgun time. And, oh, shit. Force of habit. Yeah, force of habit, because I keep forgetting the first Mass Effect technically doesn't have ammo like the other two. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock this one. Nope.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Ugh, that's really gotta be nightmare. Well, maybe not nightmare, but definitely headache-inducing.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
And is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Alright, now this part, well, yeah, given the circumstances, I would probably just let it slide, but, well, best to ask him about it because, well, the smuggler can give you a grenade upgrade if you play your cards right.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Alright. And Stinger 2 and a combat sensor. Okay, let's go ahead and get the stuff in here before we go meet up with our smuggler.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Alright, and as I said a second ago, talk to those farmers about who the smuggler was, and you get this option here.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Yeah, as somebody who grew up in the military, yeah, if something like that gets noticed, they will investigate. And if they found out before all this happened, he would have been in some very, very deep shit.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
And of course, if they found out after this,
there is
well,
something
this
else
incident.
I was saving.
Could be worth a fortune.
Well,
Experimental technology, top of the
yeah.
line.
Military will be very unforgiving.
I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Alright, there's our upgrade. High explosive. It basically increases the radius and a little bit of the strength of the grenades. Let's go ahead and equip that. And, wait, no. Here we go, grenade launcher, so there we go. And if you've paid attention to the explosions from the previous 2 times, well, let's see if you'll notice a difference, because I'm going to be needing them right now. Alright. Let's go ahead and pick up the upgrade kit over here before we go to the go over to the cargo train. Played this game so many times. Yeah, I already know what to expect in most instances. Even with a different class. I think that's what it is. I always kill it before... Well, always end up killing it before it gets close. And the rest, taking cover.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Now, we gotta disarm the bombs while dealing with Geth. Thankfully, I've gotten used to it pretty quickly from how often I play this game.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
Yep. On it, you two. Ooh, right before Caden got in the way. Of course, thankfully you don't have to worry about friendly fire, but still. Bad move for that sniper. And yeah, I know there's one more around on over there. Or actually, it looks like it might be Might be further that way. So let's go ahead and just take care of this one. Huh. And looks like I ended up taking care of it about like 20 seconds, well, with 20 more seconds to spare than previous times. Huh, that's a new record for me. Ah, we were too far from it. Whoa, whoa, that was close. You know what? Might be a good time. I'm trying to, I'll take a look next time, but see what abilities I've got. Save it for the next mission. Well, there's the beacon, but no Saren. He's already gone.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Yeah,
Roger,
Saren,
Normandy, standing by.
Maybe he couldn't get all of the info he was trying to get from it. Maybe it had connection issues, and now it's about to try and pull Caden into it, but nope. Not gonna happen. Yeah, instead I'm the one that's gonna be getting all those visions burned into my skull. And then it goes boom. And meanwhile, I notice this is the only time we see a cutscene from the antagonist side, even in the other Mass Effect games.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Actually, no, there is technically near the end, but we'll get to that sometime in the future.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Oof. More like a nightmare getting burned into my skull and then blowing up on me, literally knocking me out.
Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
So he's basically a rogue racist.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, so that's gonna be it for now. Thank you guys for watching my first solo Let's Play of Mass Effect. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So, next time we'll be going into the Citadel, playing politics and detective at the same time. So until then, see ya! Hey guys, Lenea Q here. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Discord. Links to both will be in the description below.